All right, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, we're going to be starting off again with some Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I think we're still in the process of doing the Bloody Baron quest, although I can't remember. We were talking to the witches of Crookback Bog the last episode, or I guess the last live stream. And then, yeah, the Baron wanted us to come back there and try and get his wife. And actually, no, we went off on another quest now. There's just so many quests in this game, it's a little crazy. So crazy.
Terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites.
All right, we're skipping this. Skip it. Continue.
Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
So you're looking for a hardcore pack like Kappa mode, and then 49er says you should try Age of Engineering. That's a real difficult pack, especially when you try and chunk load stuff. It gets real difficult. Find ingredients from the missing transport using your Witcher senses. All right, how far away is this? Up here. Nighthawk with 1,000 bits. Morning Hypno. Sorry again about messing up last night's game. Don't worry about it, Nighthawk. Yeah, I don't know what it was that you did, but yeah, that kind of sucked with not being able to communicate. But again, don't worry about it. All right, so let's go up here. Roach. Hypno is Kappa mode wiki. I don't know about that. I do know a little bit about the pack, but I don't know about me being a wiki.
Oh, you're fucked.
Obsidian mini sword, hello, welcome. Ooh. There's stuff here. Oh. Let's get the horse out of here. Oh, there's a water hag. Rude. All right. No. Oh my goodness, you did it. You did it. All right, we need to get our blade properly oiled so we can wreck some necrophage face. That's right, burn! Got him. No. All right, let's eat some food. Whoop. I can't do anything when the water hag throws a thing and there's stuff on the screen. Like, I can't really dodge, I can't really attack. Whoop. All right. Get it. All right. I think we got that settled now. I think we know who's boss. Monster bone. They call you that if you beat a pack. Okay, I think. Question mark. So where are we going here? Oh, right, this stuff.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Mandy, you are a boss. Was it going this way or was it going the other way? I don't know. You know what we should do? We should F5 it. F5'd. Yes, we're going this way. Off the trail. Over here. Can I examine this one?
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
I hear horses.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well.
Alright, so where's all the monsters here? There are really no monsters. Alright, well I guess we are going to loot all the lootable stuff.
Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Alright, and there's another package here. Cool. So where... Oh! Wrapping. Boop! Get him. Where you going, little buddy? Alright. Necrophage hide.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Missing merchant letter. You know, there's a bunch of things that we should just kind of like look at. I think that'll give us quests and stuff. Alright. Ah, cat school gear. That's probably what we want for the fast attack bonus gear, I would say. So I assume we're going back. Yeah, bring back to Kira. All right. So where's the closest fast travel? Oh, okay, we're just over here. We can just hoof it. Let's just run. Let's just run. You told yourself that you beat the pack when you can animate the infinity blocks? Well, that's not really beating the pack. There's still a lot more to go after that. Especially if you're playing in Kappa mode. Forky Dork has just resubbed for 9 months in a row. Forky Dork, thank you for the 9 months of continued support and that sellout sub level. Appreciate that.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. The cane Vin Cathel.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Last one there does the dishes. Well, I'm not gonna be the last one there. Prodigy, thank you for the 75 bits. And Sunset, thank you for the 50 bits. Freaky Friday refill. Thank you, Sunset. Cut her off, cut her off!
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
I am trying to catch you. I don't think I can catch you.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Infernal Ballista, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends, with benefits. So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? Shame. Could have kept her shoes on. Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. A bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
All right. Yeah, there's plenty of those scenes in this game, so if you've never seen this game before, expect it. All right, so we completed that quest. It's a reselected destination, Skellige, which we cannot go to, but we could, but it's too high of a level, really. We could do the Peller thing with Forefather's Eve. Meet the Peller in the stone circle on Fyke Isle at midnight. Oh, did I lose my shoes? Huh. Sunset Whiskey with 1,000 bits. Clean up so I don't trigger chat. Hashtag hip sellout. Thank you, Sunset, for the 1,000 bits. Uh-oh, Prodigy's almost about to get knocked out. Yeah, my boots. There. My gloves. Are these both the same? No, one's slightly different. Bludgeoning, slashing, and burning. This one is bludgeoning, slashing. So obviously these are better. Did we not get saddlebags yet or horse blinders? I guess we haven't. Okay. That'll be something we'll have to look at. All right, so from here, how far are we going? There's a quest location. Hey, you know what? Let's go here. We'll grab that quest and we'll go to the fast travel point and we'll fast travel over to Fight Isle. I think that's what we're gonna do. I had the blinders at one point? I don't remember ever getting blinders. I remember like going to buy some of that stuff, but I don't think I ever bought it.
Sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy runt. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought...
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that.
Oh, I remember this quest.
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
You know what? Let's do that quest now since we're here. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do that or not. A greedy god? Address the all god using the altar. It is right here, maybe?
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
All right, let's get this all god. My controller just vibrated. Peace?
Wine. Or more like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent.
Infernal Ballista, if you are offended by the content of this game or channel, you can feel free to leave. but I'm not gonna put some kind of warning. If you're gonna be watching Witcher 3, that's the stuff you expect. Hunting boots. I wonder if those are any better than what I currently have. Nope. They are Garbo. Wait, I just saw a mark over here. Uh-huh.
A crack. Too small to pass through, but big enough for sound to come out.
I guess I should just look at the mini-map for the magnifying glasses, because just running around trying to find red spots. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing.
Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it. Someone placed an illusion here.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected they all got to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? By talk at least.
I don't really want to just kill him. I mean, he's not like a bad person. This is settle for humble offerings or die. I mean, again, that's still threatening death for no particular reason.
Fine, I'll tell them what you want, but they'll carry you out of here on pitchforks one day. You'll see.
All right.
Maybe you care to go up top, see if you're still there.
Let's get all the loot from down here. Assassin's gauntlets. Anything else? No, I think we're good. LPG guys with 100 bits. Hey Hypno, it's been a while. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Anything new?
Talk to your All-God, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
Sadly, the All-God wouldn't bend. Seems this shepherd's got a stern hand for his flock.
Told you, Trebor. Won't move him with tears. We gotta empty our larders.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Well, that's the end of the quest. 40 experience points. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, I thought they were gonna go down there.
Can't be in two places at once, can I?
G'day.
You guys gonna come down here? No?
Maybe you'd care to go up top, see if you're still there.
Okay. Hello, Carbuncle. Right, so let's go ahead and get this other quest again. Which one were we doing? It was gonna be Forefathers Eve. Quick save it up. Herc says, meanwhile, I'm just about to fall asleep. I just want to see Hypno for the sweet dreams. Aw, Herc. You're gonna make me blush. Oh, we were going the wrong way. We were gonna go up here to this fast travel point. Yes, go back. Fast travel point. We need a homeward bone in this game. Some kind of item to warp me back to my last fast travel area. Hello, Ian. You're so slow in Kappa mode that you started December 1st and you just finished it today, as in you got Infinity Armor and just gave up the pack? I mean, that's a lot of playtime to get to that point. But there are other stuff that you can do in the pack. There's the simple achievements. There's also all of the creative items you can create. I mean, you don't necessarily have to give up the pack just because you finished the last of the quest book. But I can completely understand wanting to move on. $20-min food is so good, which it fixed to stop trigger me while watching archive. Yes? It's a mob! Hey, Carbuncle, I have no idea what you just typed in chat. Dare says, so we had male and female moops. What will be next? Hopefully some parrots. Might be a bit excited. Alright, so it's only 10 a.m.
I'll be back.
So we need to meditate until peacetime.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering sons. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we go.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm
Prepare to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Oops, wrong button, wrong button. Need to make sure we oil up our sword. Get that extra damage all up on there.
Hark, a storm here.
Spirit lives night.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Spirit join us around the fire.
Wow, okay. I was trying to spam my fire and I wasn't even looking if I could do it or not. Good morning, Dog Diggity. Is this Mario Kart? Yes. Have you never seen Mario Kart before? Obviously.
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we go.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
We're prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
What's a Mario? Yes.
Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
I forgot, we did not oil our weapon yet.
That is right.
Dead of night.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Rude.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll choose thee all.
Get it? Get it? There it is.
Hark, a sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Bad move. All right, again, to the oil.
Not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just gonna set the pillar on fire too. Wow.
Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing, they will be few, and the Pella shall finish the rite.
Herc says, unfortunately, I rarely get to join the stream nowadays as I switch to working night shifts. I still love you, Hypno. You should totally get on my schedule so I can watch you some more. Aw, thanks, Herc. I still like you too. I think. Hello, Evil Lion. LPG guys, thank you for the 100 bits. Alright.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Reveals in the darkness loom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Reveals in the darkness loom.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
I probably should have F5'd at some point. I can't F5 now. Whoa! Those are cursed ones, right? Or specters. Specters? Specters. Whoop. A little specter oil all up on here. Is that it, really?
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Uh-huh. Find the body of the Peller's father in the swamps using your Witcher senses. Save it up. Oh, you know what? There's loot to be looted, so let's loot the
It's clearing up.
loots. Excuse me, trying to loot. Witch Hunter's sword, magic item. Master item. Drowner tongue, other drowner bits, a brain, you know, the good things. Emerald dust, wraith mutagen, essence of wraith. Another wraith mutagen. All right, that's fine. Spectre just another wraith mutagen. All right, or mutagen, however you want to say it. So these swords that we just got, are any of those better than the ones we are currently using? This one looks like it's a little bit better, just a little bit. This one here, that's a little bit better yet. This one says up to 61 damage. It says ard sign, intensity, and chance of causing bleeding. This one is critical hit damage bonus. This one's way better. This one's plus 21. Requires level 5. I think we have level 5. Yep, upgrade. Definite upgrade. Use those witchy senses. What's up with that shirt? You know what? Stop making fun of Geralt's shirt. He's sensitive about that. He spent a lot of materials to get it crafted by the blacksmith to only find out that it looks like this, all right? Let's not be rude. Geralt might use his witchy senses on you. And I don't think you'd want that. Is the bones here on Fyke Isle? No, we need to go over to the Crookback Bog area. All right. Fyke Isle. We are going over here. It's Geralt with a T at the end. So you even Witcher, bruh? Do you even Witcher, bruh? The music in this game is so good. Like, I can listen to Witcher music all day long. It is just so good. I keep like getting trapped in these little puddles. Like I can't move in a puddle. It's embarrassing as a Witcher getting trapped in a puddle. Hello, Bunker to Cash. How you doing? Those look like necrophages, so let us a necrophage oil up our sword. All right, you necros. Who wants some? What? Whoa. Wrong sign. Now I just look like a fool. Whoa, baby. I'm not ready. Not ready. There it is. Geralt, you better not die. That one's gonna explode. It's gonna explode! No. Oh, weak! Now they're what? Not really sure what caused them to just start doing that. Is it because of the light? Do they take damage in the light, maybe? Are they like vampires? Not sure. Anyway. Oh. Of course, right next to where the monsters were.
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
Now we gotta go talk to the Peller. They take damage from the light, but not fire. Good logic. I'm not sure if it was a light that was causing it. I mean, all of a sudden they just started taking damage for no reason. I assume it was because of that. I don't know for sure. The Peller's way over here. What? So we need to fast travel to Blackborough. So where's our closest fast travel point? I guess back here. Can you imagine doing a full run of The Witcher 3 without fast traveling? I know people did that in Skyrim a lot. This game just seems awfully big to try and do that. And I guess it'd be impossible because you have to fast travel to get between like White Orchard and Velen. It's adorable. Those monsters think I'm gonna stop and fight them. I'm not. You love doing that Skyrim, so much more immersive. Such a big place to just not fast travel though. I tried doing that. I was like, you know what? We're not doing it. Not fast traveling in Skyrim opens up a lot of interesting events along the way for sure. Yeah, because you run into more dragons and stuff, I would imagine. Why did this barrel just show up in the middle of nowhere? Yay! Just random exploding barrels in town for no reason? Seems legit.
White Wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
I really hope you didn't blow up the rum, Captain. No, we spared the rum.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Peller feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Peller could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me. White Wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
I need herbs and remedies. 15 herbs and spices.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
Whew, look at all this stuff that's... What does the Peller have all of this stuff for? So these are different things that we can make the runes out of. I probably want the Igni one if we can get one. Was Igni one of these first ones here? Wait. Crafting lesser runestone, but which runestone is this? That's just a runestone. Do I need this? Okay. Maybe that's one of the base components to make runestones. Cause bleeding, that seems like one that I probably want. Oh, I'm out of monies. Did not realize. I did not realize the Peller stole all of my monies. What's this book we can sell? One whole coin. Are any of these things that I can sell for decent money? I can sell all the necrophage hide for almost 300. For these rot fiend blood. You know, I'm gonna sell some of these things. I don't think I need this much of it, and I need money. I don't want to sell all of it, but let's sell a good portion. Essence of Wraith. We might need some of those. I'm not gonna sell too many. Around our brains, I'll sell a few of those. What else? Mushrooms! Those only sell for 1 each. What else do we have a decent amount of? The Dwarven Spirit? No, I want those for restoring stiff. Can't sell the... Oh no, you can. I don't think I want to though. What's this one? A werewolf one. Werewolf. Saltpeter. I guess all these flowers and stuff that you harvest don't sell for much. What is this thing? Harpy egg. Huh. Oh, I didn't even notice this one. Ghoul's blood. Let's sell off some of those. What's this thing? Optima matter? Optima mater? I'm not sure what that is. Wraith mutagen. Alright, anyway, back to what we were doing here. Chance to stagger, chance to cause burning, freeze, poison, stun. I mean, that's pretty good too. I'm probably gonna wait until I get a little bit more money before I buy like too many of these things, but I would like to get the Igni Sign Intensity. Attack power. So he's like selling all of them, the lesser, the greater. Oh, here we go. Here's the ones I was looking for. Igni 58. Axie, Ard, Yrden, Quen, Igni. 116. Let's get that one too. Okay. I think that's all we're gonna do for right now.
So long.
Oh, you know, we gotta select the correct quest. We have treasure hunts now. Those are 2 high level Witcher contracts. Oh, we could do this one. Woodland Beast. So the Woodland Beast quest is over here. Okay. So you go to Hangman's Tree and then up here? Sure. The sounds of these villagers is just disgusting. I forgot about that. I had forgotten about that. Like every time you run by people, like peasants or whatever, they're just always hacking something up at you. It's quite repulsive, to be honest. I don't enjoy hearing that all the time, believe it or not. What? Don't die. Whoa, what did I just do there? Oh, that's a dude on a horse. I thought that was like some kind of big beast or something. I was like, what was that? Get him! No, we're out. Out! Would I prefer the NPCs to make sound like in Minecraft? Well, it might be a little bit better than constantly like talking loogies.
What are ye looking at?
Loot!
Bothering us poor folk.
Loot!
Far bluff.
Or won't be as cocky.
Loot!
What's the rush?
Well, second, just take my advice and don't go there.
Long live, etc.
This guy?
Scram before I lose my patience.
In the canteen.
This guy?
Huh? What do you want?
Hear about the notice. Got monster trouble?
Trouble? Good one. We're not having trouble. We're up shit fucking creek. Some shaggy fuck knows what sitting in the woods attacking every plough and transport that dares take the high road. We need out of bolts, arrows, rations, all around fucked. Sent a patrol out. Blokes never came back. So the job's simple. Bring me the fucker's head, and I'll give you gold. As much as the notice says. I'm not gonna haggle. Quartermaster won't budge. But I can throw in a pass that'll get you across the Pontar. So, deal?
Sounds fair. See what I can do.
That guy just keeps like spitting over and over again.
Watch your step.
Is that all he ever does? All right, so down here. Let's grab Roach this time.
Vampires killed another wench.
Got other matters on my mind just now.
I don't see Roach.
What are ye looking at?
Usually Roach, when you call him, spawns on your minimap somewhere.
It's the king who sets him, not me.
But you decide
There he
it
is.
passes, not Radovid. Perhaps we might reach an understanding here.
Maybe he's dipping? I don't know. That's still gross too. Oh, this is a spot where we're supposed to be. Oh, owl ghouls, huh? So a ghoul, I don't remember. Is that a cursed one? Nope. Hybrid? Nope. Necrophage. Okay. It's stuck and I'm perfectly fine cheesing this. I'm okay with that. Lesser blue mutagen. Owl ghoul bone marrow. Oh, red mutagens. Here we go. The red ones are good because that gives you attack power, provided you have like the red stuff. You know, the red stuff. Yeah, where is my mutagens? Right here. We want that here. Attack power plus 10%. Thank you. We can move this guy. No, this guy here. So we have 3 points available. Let's grab one of these. Let's grab one of these. They'll give us plus 15% attack, and then I don't think that's good. Arrow deflection. Deflect arrows while parrying. That one's alright, I think. Except I don't parry too often. I kind of don't want to spend points on that. Can I get this upgrade? Additional points needed in branch 3. Are any of these other ones good? I think I just want to put points in this still. So I need 2 more points in this branch in order to unlock this. And what do we put points into? I guess we just put into strength training. So we need to put 1 more point into something, then we can start unlocking these other ones. Whirl is the one I really would like to have. Okay, well, we just upped our strength by 15%. So I'm good with that.
Footprints. A survivor? Either that or the monster's a humanoid.
Hello, SD! Hello, Luck! What's my favorite Minecraft mod pack so far? Yeah, I'd probably say Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Although Kappa Mode might be right up there, neck and neck. I mean, I might like those as equal.
Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here. But all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem. Look like claw marks. But here, an arrow. Shaft's broken off right at the skin. Looted bear. Either someone stole the cargo after the monster attack, or our monster collects military paraphernalia.
Mandy says, gotta go, be back soon. All right, Mandy, we'll see you in a little bit.
I should follow these tracks.
Wait, which tracks? Which tracks? Oh, it's pointing me over here now. All right, necro feed again.
Might want to look around some.
Wow! Oh man! There's just so many attacks happening. Yeah, I should have been a little bit more cautious. There was like, what, 10 of them or something? There's quite a group here. Let's re-oil up. You know what? Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, we can make like these other mutagens. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? Alchemy substances. Yeah, we can't do the greater red and we can't do the red because we need like 3 or I guess 2 more the mutagens. Okay. I was gonna look and see if we can start making some of these bombs and stuff. Decoctions. We still can't make like hardly anything right now. What is this? Ergot seeds? I could probably start checking the merchants and see if they sell those. I bet we could probably buy a lot of these things that we need. Quicksilver solution. Black blood. Witcher's blood injures vampires and necrophages when they wound him. That's only 30 seconds though. cat is probably a potion we should have for night vision. Petrie's filter? Increases sign intensity. I'm just gonna craft these up even if we're not gonna use them. Just to have them.
Might want to look around some.
Did we just re-oil the sword? I think we did. Let's see if I can just pull back one. That'll be a little easier. Whoa, 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 get out. I sent that one flying. The fighting in this game really is rewarding, though. It feels good. You hate doing monster contracts and realizing you have no bombs to destroy the nest. I think we might have one bomb now. Yeah, we have one type of bomb. It says it destroys monster nests. How are we doing on our potions? Should probably... Let's rest till dawn. This is not my first playthrough, no. This is my second playthrough. Our first playthrough was about a year ago.
One step more and you'll gain a new hole in your head, Dwan. What do you seek here? Speak!
Need to talk to your commander. It's important.
I don't trust you.
Figured as much when I saw your bow aimed at me. Still have me in your sight. And I'm just not prone to doing stupid things. I can assure you of that.
I'll be assured when you hand me your weapons. Come on, your swords. Drop them, and I'll take you to Venosio.
Fine. Lead the way.
That gun. Strange. No monsters trouble us.
Might not trouble you, but the Redanians are convinced something prowls these woods. Hired me to kill it.
Well, they're mistaken. It's not the first time. There's no monster here. Your work is done.
This isn't a game. Men have died.
Soldiers have died. Radovid's soldiers, serving the man who torments the Enche from the Great Sea to the Blue Mountains. Soldiers who joined in massacres, tortured our brothers, raped our sisters. I shan't cry for them. And will not stop attacking those transports. We must eat, same as you. So you've a choice. Leave now and forget what you've seen, or die.
Do what you will. I'm not about to get involved.
Give him his things, and toss in something for those transports. Wise decisions should be rewarded. Vafael.
They gave me my swords back. Let's kill them. Kill them all. Loot. I got a new bomb. Is that sword any better? This one's better. Oh, did we not ever switch our sword out? Oh, we did. This is the one we just got, I guess. That's +9. This one has a slot. Let's swap with this one. 4% chance to cause bleeding, and this one is 5%. Yeah, this one's better overall. All right. Slight upgrade for our weapon. I like it. What's this? Take. Is that a better sword? No, that's a worse sword. But it's worth coins, so we'll take it. I think that's all. Return the guard post, Captain, for your reward. How far away? Over here.
Hey there.
Let's go! Come on, Roach, you can do it. I believe in you. Whoop, 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 whoop. I was not looking. Missed a turn. We're just going off-road. Nope, we're still going off-road. We're getting stuck on a little tree. Because the horse doesn't know how to avoid a tree. All right.
You're back, finally. Did you get the beast?
There's no beast in the woods, just Scoia'tael.
Scoia'tael, you say? I thought we rid ourselves of those vermin. So, you got them?
Elves aren't monsters, so no. But I won't cry if anything happens to them.
Ha! Of course you won't. A good non-human's a dead non-human, as my father would say. Can't give you no reward. You didn't do the job. But here's the pass I promised, for informing the proper authorities. We'll make quick work of them.
Letter of safe conduct. Wow, that griffin head must be smelling so bad already. Gross, Hypno. Well, you know, we gotta show people what we're about here. We're about witching. Yeah, it looks pretty gross, doesn't it? They'll think twice.
Take it easy.
Before messing with us. All right, so we need a new quest. We're not doing the main quest yet because those are still too high a level. We still need to level up a bit. So we have a contract for a Shrieker, and then what about the treasure hunts? Those are too high level. So I guess our next quest is the Shrieker. Talk to the contract issuer, which is... Where is it? Over at Crow's Perch? All right. I feel like there should be a fast travel point here, yeah? I feel like going all the way down here is kind of silly. Let's go north a bit and see if we can get a fast travel point.
What's the rush?
Watch out, coming through.
That's it, Roach.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
In a hurry. I see, eh?
Aha. No. Don't pull out your sword, Geralt. It's just a signpost. You don't gotta fight it. You don't gotta fight the signpost. It's just a signpost. All right. Witcher 3 Troll the Villagers. I have so much fun doing that. I don't know why. It just amuses me so much. What did they do to me? They were standing in my way. I'm a Witcher. They're a peasant. They're in the way. Duh.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
Show me what you got.
I'd like to take a look.
Can I sell like this stuff to you? Yes, you have 300 coin. What's this book? What's this? You've already read this, but this has an exclamation point on it. How have I already read this? I'm buying it. I feel compelled to purchase these cards, even though I don't feel compelled at all. The plague went. I'll buy your water. I only drink bottled water in The Witcher. Yeah, we want to sell off some of this stuff. That is only worth 3, huh? 3. How are these only worth 3? Will they sell for more to the blacksmith?
Farewell.
Watch it, you clod.
I'm gonna go over to the blacksmith real quick. The exclamation point means it's a quest item. But why would there be multiple quest items for the same thing? I don't know. These I do not know. Will you give me more for these swords, Mr. Blacksmith guy?
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
That sells for more, but not much more. Blacksmith guy got all the monies apparently. Sell. What are these? Tracker's boots, lesser glyph of infusion? What's lesser glyph of infusion? I'm not sure. I don't really want to buy anything else off him. He doesn't really have anything that I want except for maybe this. For 344, I don't want that. Can I craft one of those? Like, what does that cost for me to craft those now? So we can buy the glyph of Igni. Ah. So 68. Whew, okay. So we don't really have any of this stuff. Can we make like amber dust? I don't have a recipe for that. Okay. The assassin gauntlets seem like they'd be pretty good. Those do have a spot for an infusion. That's light armor. I kind of want these. trousers. Those are better than what we're currently using. We have a lot of the stuff. Oh no, that's medium. What am I doing? That's medium. I don't want medium. That was a waste. I should not have bought that. I should have looked first. Chest armor. Medium. This is light gear. That's plus 38 compared to what we already have. I kind of want it. We're not going to have enough money, but I can sell something. And then we're going to need money to craft it. So let's sell some stuff. I could probably part with some of these. All right, back to crafting, chest plate, all parts present. For this one, we want this one though. Wait, no, that's medium. We want this one, light gear. Let's buy one of those. And yeah.
So long.
Oh, is that level 12? I didn't even look at the level. Dang it. Are both of these level? Oh, they're both level 12, level 13. Okay, dang it. I forgot to look at the level. I was just looking at the stats. Well, I guess we'll hold on to those for later. I mean, we're eventually going to level into them. Hopefully we don't get stuff that's better than that before. Yep, I'm a derp. Didn't even realize what we're doing here. All right. Assassin Gauntlets are fairly decent for a while. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't even look at the level on those. Hopefully, we'll level up pretty quickly, though. We're going to be knocking out some of these quests. Let's go take up the quest for the Shrieker. Hello, Kenny.
Chance there very many stay in the castle with a pouring like this.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a Shrieker.
Aye. Prowls about, it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away.
Mm-hmm.
Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the Shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Guts stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
The reward is too small.
I know times are tough, but I'll need you to cough up a bit more coin.
Let's just ask for, oh, I don't know. How about this much?
What's that? Master, I've not seen that much coin in my life.
Oh, okay. How about this much?
What's that? Master, I've not seen that much coin in my life.
Fine. We'll take it down to here.
Oh, you're as irritating as a gadfly for a storm. Willing to pay that much there, not a crown more.
Ha-ha! Suck it.
High time a professional took a look at this Shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the horror with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Ardim says, Yen is Geralt's true love and to claim otherwise is heresy. That might be true, but in my playthrough of this game, that is incorrect. Apparently I can jump up on this roof. What you doing back here?
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a lizard's tail.
Cockatrice.
I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Shush now,
Calm. Calm.
Take care, kid.
Yeah, that goat just keeps running into the fence. Pretty smart goat. All right, our quest takes us where? Oh, just right over here. Yeah, we gotta go out of here.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket
Get
of
your
cheese
season else
yesterday.
and suddenly grabbed him by the cloak and bam! Right in the chops. Right in the chops.
Got their asses whipped like a Novi lad whore.
You surprised? I tried to dance with Witcher.
Bum 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 ba dum. Quick save. And we'll quick save again.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded, most likely. Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
Cool Ninja says, Zimno, what do you think of Witcher 3 so far? I really like the game. I've played it before. This is not my first playthrough.
Blood. Monster blood.
So, I mean, given the fact that I've played this more than one time through, that should tell you something. Why am I only getting these things highlighted, like, as I walk past them? Okay, there's a cave here. Is this where it goes? Or do we keep going? Nope, we go into a cave.
Tracks lead to the cave. A cockatrice.
A cockatrice.
From above.
We're all gonna die down here. Loot!
Bomb should smoke it out, though.
All right. Drive the monster out of its lair with a Samum, Grape Shot, or Dancing Star bomb. But where are we supposed to place the bomb? Is anywhere? And what's back here? Looks all shiny. Doesn't appear to be much. Yeah, there's a second marker. I do see that, but how do you climb up to it? There's like no way up there. I'm seeing right away anyway. Is there another way? Did I miss? I'm guessing I missed a path. Oh, you can throw bombs? You know what? I don't know if I've ever done that before. Is that what this is? Maybe I've never equipped a bomb. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right. Bomb. Aha.
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away. There it is. Won't get away this time.
Look at that giant cockatrice. Let's go. Probably should have saved it up before I engaged. Now here's a question. Do I know what kind of oil works on these things? Are they these? Ah, it is. Draconids. Do I have any oil for those? Whoa, calm down. I do not. Welcome back, Infernal Ballista. Yeah, I don't think we have any bombs, or I'm sorry, any oil that's gonna work with these guys right now. Can we alchemy one? Probably can't do that while in combat. Ah, we have these, but we never made this stuff. Okay. Ow! Rude! That's right, our damage right now is pretty good. Oh, you know, we probably need to crossbow them out of the sky, huh? Ow! Let my health come back for a second. These guys are kind of nasty with that poison. I might die. I gotta let that poison wear off. I did. Use OP water bottles in bulk. You don't really gotta use them in bulk. We have the thing that gives us 20 minutes worth of regen off it. The problem is this thing is poisoning me. So while I'm poisoned, I take damage over time, and then my regen doesn't work until that wears off.
Smoke it out though.
I'll quick save it before we do that again.
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away. There it is. Won't get away this time.
Oh, did I not turn the webcam back on? I turn it off during cutscenes, but yes, you're very correct. The webcam was off. Weird. Weird. Oh, it's causing bleeding. That's what it is. Not poison, it's bleeding. How did that not hit you? Let's let our health come back. We'll just kite it around a little bit. I keep trying to aim at this thing, but it's always just too close. I keep failing. That bleed damage, though. Bum. Just need to get better at dodging this guy, really. I keep getting in close combat with him, then he hits me with the wing, which does a decent amount of damage and poisons me, then I just end up running around. I just need to get better at dodging is really what it is. Come here, little fella. How did he even give me bleeding? Alright, I need to back off. Okay. 49er with 25 bits. Thank you, 49er. Ginkta Blade with 10 bits. Thank you for the bits. Oh, come on. I shot it. No, I call hacks on that. I call hacks. Bum bum bum. Okay, that was just rude, Shrieker. How did that not fire a bolt? I don't know. Okay, what's really driving me crazy is the attack, like when you're fighting a boss, is different than when you were fighting somebody else. Like, I'm trying to dodge roll and just making me kind of like jump to the side a little bit. I'm not actually dodge rolling. Like, for whatever reason, the combat feels different when fighting these bosses than versus any other enemy in the game. He just like stopped midair that time. Nope. Howard! It shouldn't hit me, I'm so mad! I'm not really that mad. Alright. Regen. Don't forget our Igni up. I'm caught in a tree! What? I'm literally stuck. I'm literally stuck. Well, if this bleed doesn't wear off, there we go. As long as I can keep doing this. That like shot above it and it knocked him out, and I shot it right in his body before and it did nothing. Oh. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Oh man, that was doing like 400 a tick. Rude. Okay, let's go regen our health a little bit. Okay, sure, that hit me. I agree with that. Okay, so it doesn't catch on fire every time. I guess I need my sign intensity higher or whatever. Okay, I really gotta run now. So I guess if I can light on fire, Igni does a lot, but Igni seems to be, or it seems to resist Igni quite a bit. I disagree. When it landed, I was definitely behind it. There was no way it would have hit me. Okay, running time. I really don't want to have to fight this thing again if I don't have to. One way or another, this thing is going down. Agreed. Cockatrice, mutagen, a dwarven axe, smoking pipe, and a cockatrice trophy. Big chicken dead. It does sound like a monkey when hit though. Yeah, it was making some weird sounds. I agree. Now, is the cockatrice trophy better than the other one? Bonus experience from humans and non-humans, and the griffin has chance to dismember. I think the dismember is probably better. Oh, they're both chance to dismember. Oh, that's a Noon Wraith trophy. We'll put the cockatrice trophy on there because it's fresher. The other one was starting to stink a little bit.
Move it.
It's a hard game, but it also depends on your difficulty setting. We're playing on the hardest difficulty right now, so when I first played this game, I think I played it on easy mode. Like the very first time I played it, it wasn't even the first playthrough. And yeah, I got wrecked by the first time you had to fight enemies, like at the very start of the game, before you go through the training mode. Or was it after the training mode? I don't remember. It was like the very first fight in the game. Did I miss? No, it's over here.
Got their asses whipped like you know the grad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with Witcher.
Ian says gotta go to work. All right, we'll see you later.
Hide the young'uns!
Greetings.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. your reward. Tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Thank you. Any problems in the future, you keep me in mind.
Filling your coin purse village by village, eh?
235 coins.
Freak of nature.
All right, so we are halfway through level 8. What's our next quest? For the advancement of learning, Wild at Heart. I guess we'd probably be doing this one. Okay, Wild at Heart. Blackrow Geralt happened across a notice that stated a hunter named Nellen was looking for any help he could get finding his wife who disappeared in nearby woods a few days earlier. Geralt, already deep in search and rescue vein, decided to help find the woman. All right. So where do we go for these? Just over there. Keyboard versus controller for this game, controller all the way. For FPS games, keyboard and mouse. But just because you play a game on a computer does not mean you have to play with a keyboard and mouse. That's just silly. I'm using Xbox One controller for my PC right now. Ah!
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I mustered some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Okay, so there's a mark over here. It'll be one of those ones where I'm gonna be in a cutscene every 2 seconds, maybe. Maybe.
Greetings, you Glenna?
Aye. But gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We'd talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Thanks. Farewell.
Alright, there's another one over here. Oh!
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them.
I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
That hurt!
Alright, how many more of these do we have to go talk to? Oh, we're going way up here. I guess it's not so far. Let's just past the Peller's place, right? Hey, that's where the Peller is, isn't it? No, I'm not sure. Or is the Peller over here? Doesn't matter. We're going over here. I think we're just gonna run. It's only 300. Bum, bum, bum. You haven't been on Twitch in a while? What's the whole bit thing? The whole bit thing is a way to donate to streamers. Instead of donating through PayPal to give money to a streamer, you donate through Twitch. You buy bits through Twitch/Amazon, and you can cheer it that way. That's all it is. Just a way to provide extra support to broadcasters. Kind of like YouTube Super Chat. I have no idea what that is. Maybe? It's a woof! Bunch of hot dogs. Don't do it, puppers. Don't do it, puppers. Burn! Get wrecked. Santa Cola the Sage with 100 bits. Thank you for the bits.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Kenny, we'll see you later.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
You could be right.
Thank you. My sister, she'd appreciate you giving her man the chance to start anew.
Alright, let's collect our pupper spoils. Dog tallow. What's all this?
Claw marks. Deep. No then did this. Cuts, made with long claws, flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Very, very interesting. Alright. Actually, we should meditate and get our heals back. Hello, Silent Crimes. Hello, Tom Nichols. Porky Dork at 271 Muxy Bits. Taking Prodigy down to 1 HP. What a troll. Bit. Thank you for the 271. Appreciate it.
Ever eaten tree bark? Me, the splinters are coming out your arse.
Watch it, sluggard.
Me again. You're about your wife. Sorry to have to tell you. Your wife's dead. Went too deep into the woods. Wild animals got her.
Folks said that's what happened, but I dared to hope.
I'm sorry.
I thank you anyway. At least now I know her fate. Your pay.
Thank you. And take care. It gets easier.
49er with 1,001 bits. Thank you, 49er. Appreciate that. Becoming the new bit boss with 1,000 HP. What a boss. All right. Next quest. For the advancement of learning. Find out what Kira is doing in the tower on Fike Isle. All right. Let's do it. Oh, you know what we should do? Well, let's go here first. We should take a break because we've been going for a little over 2 hours. Yeah, let's take a quick break. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while we play a little bit of Witcher 3. We still got about another 4 hours left in the cast. I'm just gonna take a quick break to fill up my drink, stand up and stretch, use the restroom, all these kinds of things. Thank you so much for all the subs, all the resubs, and all the bits. Appreciate all that support. Give me about 3 minutes and we'll BRB. And we're back. You really want to play a series, but they aren't making another Witcher? They are going to be making more Witcher games. They are just not making more with Geralt as the main character. They are going to be exploring more lore, as far as I understand it. They're just not making another Witcher game right this second. I was almost eaten by woofs. I quick saved it, it's fine.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
Kira is constantly on the verge of having a wardrobe malfunction, like, seriously, all the time.
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
That's so awesome. I love how it just like sucks all the stuff nearby into the portal with it. Like everywhere she goes, there just must be like litter everywhere. All right, so we are a little past halfway on level 8. Let's keep going. So we don't really have any at our level or lower quests at this point. Our lowest one is Return to Crookback Bog. We also have the ability to go seek out more notice boards. Like, we have not collected. There's one right here at this signpost. Maybe we should go there. There's all of these up here too. There's one down there. Let's go. Yeah, let's go up here and get these notice boards. We'll do this quest and then we will continue on. Why is XP so hard to get? Because it's just the way the game's balanced. Like, it took us, well, like 4 hours before we got to level 2, I think. Just the way the game's set up. All right, let's take a look at our quest right now, actually. There might be a lower level one. Ah, here we go. Yeah, we can do this one. That's level 6. The level 10 Witcher contract. We're supposed to speak to a grief-stricken old woman here? Dolores, no, don't cry!
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure, savings really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
What a nice old lady. All right, let's go. Let's go take care of the problem. How far away is this? Okay, we are fast traveling over to Downwarren.
What am I to heat my hut with? Cowpats?
You cannot save your game. You cannot save your game. Okay, I can save my game now.
Must be the manor the old woman mentioned.
All right, so we're gonna have to deal with specters. Oops. Did he get trapped over there? What's it doing? Is that it? Just the two? No, I see another one. Well, come here, little buddy. That's the right one, right, Spectre Well? Alright. What? Not sure why I put my sword away, but alright. Seems good. I didn't seek with a ghost. It's pretty much what it is. Alright. So I saw there was like... Can I go into the... Oh, this is locked. There's a basement back behind. We probably need to go down there.
No one's been here in a long time.
I can only imagine we're probably going to fight more stuff. That says it's a common item. I don't know if that sword's better or not. Probably not. This is like a lower level quest. And that thing's broken. There's nothing to loot from it. Okay, wall we can knock out probably. Dwarven Spirit. I did not know that we could craft those. Bunch of Dwarven Spirits.
Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families. A man. In his 30s, 40s maybe.
Looting all the heirlooms she has to sell, leaving the poor woman penniless.
Couple of pages
I'm a witcher.
missing, torn out. And thus I die in darkness of hunger and thirst. God's have mercy.
I'm a witcher. I have stuff that I gotta do to make ends meet. Besides, if she wanted her stuff kept safe, she shouldn't have marked it with the word loot. It should have just been marked with the word junk, and I would have left it alone. Oh, I see. What are these hour? What are these magnifying lenses? Oh, those are up above. Okay, that must be on the other side of the building then. Locked. Ah, more stiff. Sapphire dust. He's not stealing, he just found it before somebody else lost it. So that sword, let me take a look at this real quick. Was that sword any good? No, it was garbage. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Hello, Snusky. Sapphire. What's up here? What's the point of coming up here? Just those two little things? Disappoint.
like twins. The woman's brother. Must be.
Okay, we're looking for an M16A4, and we're also looking for an AR suppressor. Oh wait, wrong game. It kind of feels the same though, just going through these houses, just looting stuff. I stole her candlestick holder. Nothing else in here? All right. I mean, honestly, if she didn't want her stuff stolen, she probably should have locked the doors too.
Wonder what door this opens.
It's called Sturdy Barn Key. Sturdy Barn Key. I wonder what door that opens. I am stumped. I better go back and ask the old lady what door the Sturdy Barn Key opens. I just can't figure it out. Probably the bathroom door. Yeah, I think you're right. Gnomish prinkings. Iron ore. So you just have like old dead cows in the barn? Never even thought about, you know, like burning the bodies or anything? Unlocked! Hey, we figured it out! We're smarter than the average witcher.
Somebody lived here once.
Wire, woofhide, and emerald dust.
Something here. A chest.
Oh.
Dolores.
I guess we found our reward. Is that it? Are we done? Yeah, we're just supposed to return to Dolores now. All right. Better set up a furnace and smelt that iron. We don't have any cobblestone yet. We gotta make a pickaxe first. There's a burr! You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was a misunderstanding, Bear. Misunderstanding. I totally didn't mean to. I didn't mean to set you on fire either. Don't we have like a beast oil? Necrophage, Hangman, Vampire, Insectoid, Curse, Beast. I assume, let's just double check. I assume a bear is a beast. It is. No, whoa, we need to apply our oil first. Okay, Bear, that's just rude. Rude. Let's get some double healing all up in here. Looks like we applied some kind of bleed. Boop. Boop. Got him. A bear hide? Let's make a rug. Can we make any new stuff? I wonder. Does not appear that we can. Oh, we can. Cockatrice decoction. All alchemy creations can be used one additional time. Aren't those like potions? Like, I don't know. I don't think there's a reason to make that one. I can't think of a reason to make that one just yet anyway. Bombas. Can't make that. Can't make that. I thought we already had white honey. Did we not? Maybe we didn't. Immediately restores a portion of vitality. But he has skin still. No, he dropped his other bear skin. It dropped its other bear skin. Didn't you know bears have 2 skins? Everybody knows that. Where have you lived before? Alright, let's go over here. Everybody knows bears have 2 skins.
Be as cocky once a
A fellow like you's got to be experienced. Will
Oh,
you fight?
is she in here? Ah, right there.
You've returned. What's become of my home?
Whew. Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a second.
It's safe now. Got some hard news too, though. Found your brother's corpse bricked up in a wall. And this.
So, Roderick, my husband, he killed him. Gods.
Sorry.
The truth can be cruel, but one can't turn back time. And perchance, did you find my chest with my treasures?
Yeah, pretty generous as rewards go.
You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way.
Gods guide you.
All right. Only 64 experience points. Someday this year we might become level 9 at this rate. So we have a level 9 quest here, Witcher contracts, level 10s. All right, let's do this. Treasure hunt. All right. What was the level 9? Let's do this one. Return to Crookback Fog.
Get out of my sight.
Get out of my sight.
Freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my...
All right, back to the witches, or the crones, or whatever you want to call them. Wait, why are we going here? Oh, that's right. I know why we're going here. So it's nighttime. Let us meditate and think upon what we do until morning.
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad. Lunged at each other. Murdering all neighbors or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give 'em a taste of the whip to bring 'em in line, cause...
My lord, 'tis what they said too. About the mare, meaning... that is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claimed so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass...
Today, Junior!
Asking after her mother.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. With the swamp to cross and those cursed crows to hunt down.
Hey Razzle, how you doing?
Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crows, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat at peasant mines. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them, care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
You doing good? Your vacation is about to start? Good. You deserve a vacation. He did exactly the same, running circles around them. Oh, there's actually things here. Alright, I guess we'll necrophage oil it up. Good died, good died. I died. I don't want to die. I died. Thankfully, I was quick saving it most of the way down there. I just get overzealous. I'm just like, you know, I can just spam attack, fast attack, fast attack. It's fine. They'll get stunned mid-swing. It's fine. It's not fine. I gotta stop doing that. I keep dying because of that. Are you trying to say the Baron is so fat he has his own orbit? I might be saying that. Whoa! The gravitational pull is too strong! Whoa! Oh my goodness! And I'm done. Quick save. I'm not saying the Baron's fat, but he ain't skinny. All I'm saying is the Baron needs to put down the fork. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, can we just calm down for a second here, please? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna let myself heal up. It's fine. They can take care of it. Just one. Wow, rude. Yeah. That's what you get for being rude. I's got your brain.
All at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business stretching about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what we'll find deeper in. That fair talking. Through you, brawny bird. Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
Geralt, I think you put your sword away, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, let's oil up again. Let's lube up again. Get all nice and lubricated. My armor is taking a little bit of damage. Oh, come on. Geralt, please. Got it.
So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't.
Master item, villain longsword. Is that better? Whoop, wrong one. This one, is it better? Is it better? It's got a thing. It's got a slot. No, neither of those are better. Can I repair this armor? Can I use one of these things? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that. Music's pretty awesome. Yeah, the music in this game is fantastic. I mean, pretty much everything about this game is great.
Witcher, why are you here?
Tell you later.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Don't.
Over here!
Mother? Is that her? No. No. Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
There's loot on the ground, but I can't. Oh, there's a drone. I'm just spam it, spam it. These things have so many targets, they're not targeting me, which is awesome, so I can just spam attack them. I forgot about that. Hello, Neo Fox. Hello, TJ. Hellmaker. That's right, this fight isn't so bad. I can even oil up my sword a little bit, just get all lubed up here. With some necrophage oil.
What now, you piece of filth?
Spoil our feast.
Let us lube up again. These things just don't have like the AI like the other ones I fought. Whoa, okay. Let's not get rammed over again. So that thing, I don't think we have... I don't think that's in our thing here, is it? Is that a hybrid, maybe? Relics. I'm gonna assume we do curse ones on it, but honestly, it might be a hybrid. I'm not.
You'll spoil our feast.
I have no idea what this thing is. It's a fiend. It kind of looks like a hybrid, right? Ow! I bet it'll burn. Hey, rude. That's like regenning a little bit.
You'll spoil our feast.
I keep taking the wrong thing. There we go. But we're doing all right. I just don't want to die like with this much progress. Oh, get out of there. It like keeps trying to go after me, I think, even though all those guys are fighting it. There it is.
What was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her. Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
She can't have lived here alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
You cannot save your game right now. No, you can. Actually, I want to go around and loot all the stuff. Want to loot all the thingies before we get out of here. Loot! A monster ear.
Enough of this job.
Lesser green mutagen, 5th essence, 2 fiend eyes, and fiend dung. Great. That's just what I want to put in my pocket is fiend dung. Aha, you thought. Cool. Okay, you got one down. I wish there was a faster way to apply this stuff. Is there a faster way to apply this? Can I like equip that into one of my slots or something? I don't think I can. I can drop, I can apply. That's all I can do.
Stench.
That one's down. Waterhead, come here. Burn. Rude. Alright.
Johnny! Johnny! Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby.
Nice death pose. The water hag. Oh, those things despawn after a few seconds, don't they? I was gonna go back and look at it. What is this? What is that? Oh, just like a dead cow? Okay.
Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something.
Where'd you go, Johnny? Whoop.
Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me. Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. Would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw what happened to Gran?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Why'd the weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
The crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd strings. Other times they take it downstairs.
Take a look under the door?
I look like a fool to you?
No. You do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness ends where folly begins.
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not a peep out your beak till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged him to spare Gran. Brewess piped up first. Naughty boy. Oh, naughty. Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, run, boy, run before your legs rot off. They all laughed, and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do, but I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide, and I can forget my cozy hole. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher.
Level 9, we did it, boys! So now that we're level 9, we get another ability point. We're gonna throw it all up in one of these things. We can't do it here. We can do it here. Really don't want. We're just gonna do this one, I guess. Oops. Yeah, we need one more point unlocked. Deflect arrows while parrying. You know what? I guess lightning reflexes wouldn't be that bad to have. I do use the crossbow every now and then. Let's get this one. All right. Hello, fish sauce. I guess we're heading back. Esty says, need a BRB? I'll be back later. All right, Esty, we'll see you. Can I please just run? Stop running out of stamina.
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother, took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar doors hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin.
All right. A lot of stuff in here. Lunar shards. Witchers, not quite the devils you thought. My evening with a vampire. Okay. Oh, they just said loot a second ago. Bear fat. Oh, I thought that was something in the back that I could loot. I guess not.
Got it.
Save it up. Bear hide. Anything good? Bear fat. A lot of bear stuff down here for some reason. Some alchemy paste.
By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them?
They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic. Initially, we burned any that we found. Recently, we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Poisoning your minds with magic? Superstition? What's the Hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls. Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg, this cannot be the one.
All right. I'll look at the others. Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart, if that's true, then...
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all. Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have snared her in some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and bird feathers.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse, and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
Might very well be, but I can't be sure. Should look at the others. Human ear attached to this one.
Belonged to one of the peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both her ears.
Let's look at the others.
I'm gonna go for the hollyhock one. I'm not sure if that's the one we need or not.
This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
Quick, outside!
Mum, you're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell. But now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
The crones deceived us. Their curse is a death sentence. No way to lift it, at least not in a way that would let Anna live. We broke their spell temporarily, partly. Now it's gotta run its course.
What? What does that mean?
She's dying.
It's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the Inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. In your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
I learned to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her and return to her.
Very well. Leave me alone!
All right.
We'll deal with the witches. Then once she...
I guess we're going back to Crow Perch then.
Return to her.
Yes, sir.
Beer sounds good right about now. Beer does sound good. It's just barely noon my time though. Pretty sure I remember how this quest ends. Chuven with 35 bits. Thank you, Chuven. Fill up that cup. You know, while I'm here, I'm gonna have him repair my stuff.
May I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stuff.
Oh, I thought that was gonna cost 544 to repair this. I was like, what? Can I sell these other items I don't need? It's level 9 axe. I don't think we're gonna switch to an axe. Let's just sell this. Okay.
So long.
Well, maybe I should send him round to the creek. Might catch something.
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Himself? Or did you boys help him?
Fuck do you take me for? A murderer? He was what he was. A right bastard. But I respected him.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail? Baron was a good soldier. but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will.
All right. So I guess we go up to the Baron's area, and if I remember right, like we can still get the card the Baron has. Like it should be sitting on his desk or something. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Nilfgaardian demands. Yeah. The Baron's note. You've got a new Gwent card. Receive 25 experience. Is that it? Did we finish that quest? I guess we did. I don't think there's anything else here. So our next quest is level 10 for the main ones. We got a level 10 and 11 for the secondary, which are contracts. We do have we have 2 level 10s. Treasure hunt. Dare says, as AFK for a moment, why did they hang him? No, he hung himself because his wife was dead and his daughter disowned him, basically. Just was having a rough time of it. Probably end up doing one of those. Yeah, let's go do one of these quests then. The sounds these villagers make. Yeah.
What are you looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
Yeah, that whole Baron quest line is pretty sad. I like the character as a whole, and I like the quest line. I just don't like how they ended it, but I don't know what else they would have done with that story. Hello, Electric.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt.
Let's drink for its nearly night.
Told you we'd know that. Don't mind if we check.
Bum, ba, bum. Excuse me.
Hear about the job. Seems you've got a problem. Some graves get dug up.
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast would come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight. But then a young'un went missing.
From the graveyard?
Nay, from the village. Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the night.
Didn't bother to come out, see what was happening?
Think me daft? If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
Let's talk about my reward.
I think a reward of this magnitude is in order.
Well, That's expecting a lot. Much too much, so to speak.
And we will back it off to about right here. Oh.
Well, that's expecting a lot. Much too much, so to speak.
Ooh. Well, that's expecting a lot.
What? That much? Must be drunk on fool's parsley tea. I'd better figure the price.
What happens if I pass on it? Actually, you know what, let's just
see
take
if I can learn what's out there.
That hurts the soul? What hurts the soul? Just loot him! Oh, this sounds like fun. Whoa there, Geralt! Some ghouls. I can never remember what a ghoul is. Is that a necrophage? It is. Let us lube up. Whoa, whoa.
Not bad.
Got him. Whoop. Okay. There it is. That was easy.
Could have dug up the corpse. Definitely couldn't have snatched the kid from the village, though. Still, might be worth looking at those graves.
Uh-huh. Makes me walk really slow back here.
Dug up. No tools used, though.
All right.
Dug up with a hoe? Nope. Claw marks right there. Dug up. No tools used, though.
We're looking at these behind. Oop.
Grave's been dug up. Recently. Smell of cadaverine's old, though. Overripe. Wonder where the stench will lead me.
All right. Let's go. Hardcore parkour, Witcher style.
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair. Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient, or just plain clever. Somebody's doing some cooking. It's a human femur. A child's. Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them. drawing strength from the place of power. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls, force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it there. That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
Alright. Back to the cemetery. Oh, isn't this the bridge that we jumped over? I thought I saw things down below. Lootable substances, maybe? Didn't I? Yeah, there's a body down here. Exploding magic bolt. Anything else on the other side? There's a hair. Oh, what is this? Those are something that's lootable. There's a burr. The bear's just gonna let me kill it. I'll just spam attack it. Is that it? The thing here. A rabbit pelt. I'm just gonna assume that's everything. Geralt, can you please climb up there? No, you can't. Okay, good. I'm glad you can't climb up there. I didn't want you to climb up there anyway, Geralt. I found a cave. Not gonna search it. Surprised that it's not marked on the map, though. There should be a marking, shouldn't there? Is that the only way we're gonna get out of here? Is through that cave, maybe? Oh no, we can climb up right here. You know, Geralt, if you could just climb, Geralt, if you could just climb up this would be great. Okay, we did it. Okay, so where are we going? So we should probably go around over here. Save it up. Ooh, a chest. Are those boots better than the ones we are currently wearing? They are, but the ones we are wearing... Oh, that's heavy armor, actually. I do not want heavy armor.
Skulls he stole. My skulls. Capitone.
There she is. Right on cue.
Nope, no, you don't. Got him. They really like using this model for a lot of enemies, don't they? Ouch, ouch. Oh, I don't have any swallow. Okay, that hurt a lot. Let's just let that regen happen.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Bum, bum. Get it. Hey, whoa. I'm trapped. Trapped in a gravestone. Okay, let's lube up one more time. Whoop, nope, no, wrong. This, do it. Got her. A greater runestone, that's pretty good. A grave hag mutation. So we got a relic. Is that a silver sword? I think that's silver, right? A grave hag trophy. All right, so that sword that we just got, ooh, man, that's pretty good. That's level 6. It's got 3 slots like the one we're currently using. Plus 20% critical hit damage bonus. Yep, that is definitely better than what we're using. Although we're gonna have to put some stuff in the sockets, it's definitely worth the upgrade in the damage. Okay.
Come on.
Where's my griffin head? I think we just swapped it out for that. Whatever's in the bag here. I don't even know what that is. I had swapped it out earlier for the cockatrice trophy. That was a grave hag trophy. That's 5% bonus from humans and non-humans. I don't really want that. I'm gonna put the cockatrice back on there.
Hear about the job.
And?
It's taken care of. It was a grave hag that dug up the graves and snatched the child.
Aye. So, how is the little tyke?
Found him in the grave hag's lair. In her cauldron, to be precise. Want me to go on?
Might not even said that much.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
Take care.
So we're halfway through level 9 now, which is pretty cool. Wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's save it up. I think we're gonna call it there for Witcher for today. You know what? Let's meditate, actually. I was out of swallow. Alright, let's save it again. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go and call it here. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick 3-minute break so I can stand up and stretch, use the restroom. We're gonna switch over to PUBG. I'm gonna play a few rounds solo, and we'll probably get some people who are subscribers if they want a duo or squad with me. We'll be looking at that. So give me just a few moments here. Let's play some Witcher music in the background while I'm gone. Give me a few moments here and we'll be right back with some PUBG. BRB.